Greetings. Please stand up for dignitaries. Thank you. தமிழே, உன் ஆதிக்கம் என் நாவில் சாதிக்கும், நாத்திக்கும் பொறுத்தருள்வாய். தோன்றின் புகழோடு தோன்றுக அஃதிலார், தோன்றலின் தோன்றாமை நன்று என்ற வள்ளுவரின் வாக்கிற்கிணங்கவும், தேடிச்சோறு நிதம் தின்று பல சின்னஞ்சிறு கதைகள் பேசி, மனம் வாடி துன்பமிக உழன்று பிறர் வாட பல செயல்கள் செய்து, நரை கூடி கிள பருவ மெய்தி கொடுங்கூற்றுக்கிற எனப்பின் மாயும் பல வேடிக்கை மனிதர்களைப் போல் நான் வீழ்வேன் என்று நினைத்தாயோ என்ற மகாகவியின் கனல் வரிகளுக்கேற்ப சாதனைகளை செதுக்கிட்ட சாதனையாளர்களையும், விழாவினை சிறப்பித்துக் கொண்டிருக்கும் அரங்கம் நிறைந்த உங்களையும் மற்றும் நிகழ்நிலை வாயிலாகவும் கலந்துள்ள உங்களையும் சாதனையாளர்கள் விருது பெறும் விழா அச்சீவர்ஸ் அவார்ட் நிகழ்விற்கு வரவேற்பதில் பெருமகிழ்வடைகிறோம்.
Those who belong to the clan of achievers live the idea that inspires them to dedicate their existence, efforts and soul towards execution. We at Kumaraguru institutions make sure that all these achievers are recognized and awarded for their hard and smart work. We are elated to have gathered here on this very special occasion, and we welcome the dignitaries, parents and each and every one of you to the Achievers Award 2022.
என்னிலே இருந்ததொன்றை யான் அறிந்ததில்லையே, என்னிலே இருந்ததொன்றை யான் அறிந்து கொண்ட பின், என்னிலே இருந்ததொன்றை யாவர் காண வள்ளீரோ. மண்ணும் நீ விண்ணும் நீ மறி கடல்கள் ஏழும் நீ, எண்ணும் நீ எழுத்தும் நீ இசைந்த பண் எழுத்தும் நீ, பேரிறைவா பற்றி என்னை தூக்கிவிடு என இறை வாழ்த்து மற்றும் தமிழ்த்தாய் வாழ்த்து பாடி இந்நிகழ்வினை தொடங்க பத்மஸ்ரீ 3ஆம் ஆண்டு மாணவி அவர்களை மேடைக்கு அழைக்கிறோம்.
I now request Ms. Padmashri from 3rd year EEE department to start the ceremony with the blessings of Almighty, followed by Tamil Thai Valtu.
Mata Parashakti vayamellam nee niraindai, aadaram unayallal yaar yamakku paarinile, ஏதாகிலும் வழி நீ செய்வாய் எமதுயிரே, ஏதாகிலும் வழி நீ செய்வாய் எமதுயிரே, வேதாவின் தாயே மிக பணிந்து வாழ்வோமே, மாதா பராசக்தி வையமெல்லாம் நீ நிறைந்தாய், ஆதாரம் உனையல்லால் யார் எமக்கு பாரினிலே, நீராறும் கடலொடுத்த நிலமடந்த கெளிலொழுகும், சீராறும் வதனமென திகழ் பரத கண்டமிதில், தெக்கணமும் அதிச்சிறந்து திராவிடன திருநாடும், தக்க சிறு பிறை நுதலும் தரித்தனரும் திலகமுமே, அத்திலக வாசனை போல் அனைத்துலகும் இன்பமுற, எத்திசையும் புகழ் மணக்க இருந்த பெருந்தமிழனங்கே, தமிழனங்கே உன் சீரிலமை திறம் வியந்து செயல் மறந்து வாழ்த்ததுமே, வாழ்த்ததுமே, வாழ்த்ததுமே.
நன்றி. கனவுகளை விரித்திடுவோம், காலத்தில் கால் பதித்திடுவோம், முயற்சிகளை மேலும் பெருக்கிடுவோம், முடியாததை வென்று முடித்திடுவோம் என இன்றும் நம்மை ஊக்குவித்துக் கொண்டிருக்கும் டாக்டர் என் மகாலிங்கம் ஐயா, நிறுவனர் குமரகுரு நிறுவனங்கள், அவரின் திருவுருவப்படத்திற்கு மலர் தூவி மரியாதை செய்ய மேடையில் வீட்டிருக்கும் அவையினரை அழைக்கிறோம்.
I may now request the dignitaries to honor our founder chairman Aruchelvar Dr. N. Mahalingam Ayya by virtue of florals.
நன்றி. மன உறுதி, ஆக்கப்பூர்வமான சிந்தனை, அன்பான அணுகுமுறைகளை வளர்த்து கொள்ளுங்கள். வாழ்க்கையில் வெற்றி பெறுவது என்பது வம்சாவளியாக வருவது அல்ல. வெற்றியாளரை உருவாக்குவோம். நாம் வெற்றி பெறுவதற்கு வித்தியாசமான செயல்களை செய்ய வேண்டியதில்லை, செயல்களை வித்தியாசமாக செய்ய வேண்டும் என இந்நிகழ்வின் கண்ணோட்டம் மற்றும் வரவேற்புரை வழங்க டாக்டர் விஜிலா கென்னடி, முதல்வர், குமரகுரு பன்முக கலை அறிவியல் கல்லூரி அவர்களை அன்போடு அழைக்கிறோம்.
It is a great pleasure to invite Dr. Vijila Kennedy, Principal, Kumaraguru College of Liberal Arts and Science, to deliver the welcome address and present an overview of Achievers Award.
Good evening and a very warm welcome to the Achievers Award 2022. My special welcome to Mr. Shankar Vanorayar, Joint Correspondent of Kumaraguru Institutions. So we welcome you. You have led the Kumaraguru Institutions with your strategic directions and vision, but also you have always talked about the student experiences and how students' competency should be built through different ways and methods beyond academics. And this is an example of how we should build the students, how we should recognize the students beyond academics. And thank you for initiating this particular project in 2013, and we have taken this forward. And we appreciate that you took your time to come and join us for this event. Thank you and welcome. My welcome to all the stars of the day today, the achievers of this year 2022. When we say achievers, we very often think that these are students who receive recognition, who receive awards, but very seldom think about the hard work that all of you have done. This is very special because what you're being recognized today is for the 2 years of what you might have done during the pandemic times, when many may not have done anything, or a period when people might have taken the last bench and said, let's take it easy. But you sitting here, we appreciate that you have done a lot of hard work, your commitment, your passion, to go beyond what is required, to go beyond the comfort zone, to go beyond the boundary, and you have reached where you are today. So my very warm welcome to each one of you who are going to receive the award today. We are going to recognize around 188 awardees, and we are privileged, we are honored that we have you as students in the Kumaraguru ecosystem, and you have not only built yourself, but also built your department, built the institution as such, because you are our valuable members. This is a very special year because of two reasons. One, we are celebrating the centenary celebrations of our founder, So this year's awardees are very special. That's reason number one. Second reason is class is receiving its first Achievers Award, or we are recognizing Kumaraguru College of Liberal Arts and Science students for the first year. So again, that is an achievement. And both of these credit goes to our founder, goes to our board of management, who have been people who have excelled in what they have done, have gone beyond what is required, made a change in themselves, made a change in the community. So definitely this is a momentous occasion because of these two reasons. So I welcome the award winners both from KCT as well as Kumaraguru College of Liberal Arts and Science. I would also extend a very warm welcome to two sets of people who might have supported you or who would have supported you in your achievements. On one hand is your parents, on the other hand it's the faculty members, and both of them are here, some of them are watching online. First, let me welcome all the parents who are here or who are watching online. You have invested in your student to study here. You trusted us, and you have invested either for 4 years or for 3 years, depending on what program they are studying. And we are very glad that your son or your daughter has done extraordinarily well. We appreciate your support, and we appreciate your commitment in building your son or daughter. And we are extremely happy that you could take your time, you could travel, you could come here physically to be part of this event, and a very warm welcome to you. I would also in the same breath welcome all my colleagues, faculty members, administrators, because the whole system is running, and all the support which is given in the ecosystem is again by the hard work and commitment of faculty members. We appreciate your support, and we welcome you for this evening's session. We welcome all the administrators, senior administrators. We have our secretary, Mr. Muniswamy. We have Mr. Dr. Pandian, principal of Kumaraguru Institute of Agriculture. We have Dr. Saravanan, principal of KCT, who have been the backbone of many of the student initiatives and who's managing many of the student achievements of whatever is happening in the campus. And my wishes and my blessings on the students, because this is a start, and I believe that this will continue and you will be able to achieve many more things in life and creating value to yourself and to the society. With those thoughts, let me again welcome all of you for this evening function, and I'm sure that this evening will be a day for you to remember, to take forward your career and your life. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. சற்று சிந்திப்போம். காற்று எப்போதேனும் கண்ணயர்ந்ததுண்டா? கடலுக்கு யார் படுக்கை தயாரிப்பது? சூரியனுக்கு யார் தூக்க மாத்திரை கொடுப்பது? ஆம், மனிதராகிய நம்மில் முயற்சி என்னும் கங்கு இல்லாவிடில் இருக்கை மனிதர்கள் எத்தனை பேர் சேர்ந்தாலும் இமயத்தேரை இழுக்க முடியுமா? இடரென்னும் மலையை கடக்க முடியுமா? முயற்சி, வெற்றி என்னும் சூரிய வெளிச்சம் பூமியில் சரியாக விழாவிட்டால் விஞ்ஞான பார்வையெல்லாம் பிழலுக்கு இறைத்த நீராய் வீணாகும். முயற்சி செய்தால் பின் வானமும் வசப்படும், கடலும் தனது கதவு திறந்து முத்தெடுத்து கொடுக்கும் என தலைமையுரை வழங்க ஸ்ரீ சங்கர் வானவராயர், தலைவர், குமரகுரு நிறுவனங்கள் அவர்களை அன்போடு அழைக்கிறோம்.
It is with honor we invite Sri Shankar Vanavarayar, President, Kumaraguru Institutions, to deliver the presidential address.
Good evening and greetings to everybody here. It is truly a pleasure to be back on this dais and especially for this event. Sadly, 1 year went online, and I think all of us are lucky to be back for this together physically. I think, to be honest, all of us are achievers together coming out of COVID, coming out of this pandemic positively, even though some of us did suffer physically, some of us did see our loved ones or friends going through the suffering. I think all of us, the human race, has, to be honest, come out of it fairly successfully. It's a very special evening because I see some of our best and outgoing students sitting in front of us. They are still confused that are they here to reclaim the years that they could not be here, or are they reliving the years that they were here? I'm sure they are confused, but we are also confused. We don't know whether you are third year or fourth year or final year or just out or going out or somewhere in between. I'm sure your minds and hearts are lost in between, so is ours. It's very special to have all of you back, and very special to see parents here, because this is a celebration, as Dr. Vijla said. Achievement cannot have happened in campus alone. Achievement could not have happened by some of you alone. It is naturally all of us together, and certainly a big part by your family and friends. I only wish this auditorium can house a few more thousand. And the many thousands who don't know, some of you who are sitting in hostel not knowing what to do or wandering aimlessly in campus at this moment, are also here witnessing this, because to be honest, I don't know whether you think you are unlucky, but I actually think they are unlucky. You are unlucky because maybe you lost precious moments in your passing out years in this campus. But I think they are unlucky that they could not get their formative years in this campus, because what made you is certainly not a time that they got to make themselves. It is special because foundation for anybody, certainly for a building, roots for a tree are important, but foundation for growing up, for leadership, for success, for achievement is even more important. I hope that many of them, and many of them sitting here, to you, first, second, third, fourth years of the current batches, will see some of these stars walk past and understand what achievement is or what human potential is. The past 2 years have been unfair. I don't know whether to call it unfortunate or unfair, but something that we still don't understand fully. I just came into the auditorium and I got a message from my friend which means scientific, technological, and intellectual advancement with creative thinking and leadership proved this possible, and all of us are achievers. But at the same time, we also have to think many of us are users. Many of us are sitting safely with the vaccine, or slightly confident that even if we get it, there are many machines and medicines which will save us. Those machines, those medicines were made by some leaders, some achievers, some extraordinary people who were calling themselves inventors, researchers, and innovators. Today is a day when we are acknowledging and appreciating some of those people who will become those leaders in the future. Now, there is a fair question to ask in a college where everybody comes in equally through an admission and everybody has the same ID card and everybody is called a KCTN or a Classite or a KCT Business School or a KIA student. Why are some achievers? Is it fair for an institution to call some people achievers and others not? I think it is only unfair to call some people losers, but it is certainly fair to call some people who have done better as achievers. Achievers are not somebody who are destined to be successful in life. They are achieving to this point at these 3 or 4 years that they have done something extraordinary. We celebrate your capability, your possibility, and your potential, and this is a visa to do more. Does not mean many others sitting in the audience and many others watching this are not capable of it. Each flower has a different time and a different weather and a different context to bloom. Not all flowers come up in the morning every day and go out in the evening. Some last for a week, some come once in 12 years, some last for a few hours. So I think we have to remember that success and achievement is not something that is singularly for some people. It is not luck or fate. Of course, there could be luck and fate along with it, but I don't think luck and fate defines it. I certainly don't think we'll be fair on the achievers if we tell them it's luck and fate, because it is a lot of hard work. There is a story that I'm always very, very inspired by. There was a international quality swimmer who won his Olympic medal after many, many years, and he won a few medals that year. So naturally, like Neeraj Chopra, there are many people, hundreds and thousands of media people, but then there were 10, 20, 30 media people in front of him, and one of them put the mic and said, "You must be feeling lucky." And this Olympian, who had many medals on him, said, "Yes, I feel lucky." Lucky after spending 8 hours of myself and my body in water every day for many years, for missing out Christmas, for missing out holidays, for missing out education, for missing out family, for missing out most of my life, but achieving this, yes, I feel lucky. So friends, I think what is important today, while each one of them will come up, irrespective of which award or which recognition they get, we should remember that there was sacrifice behind this. There was hard work behind this. There was strategic thinking behind this. And this is also something that we have to learn. I will be lying if I don't tell you that in the last almost 10 years, I will have, LinkedIn tells me that I will celebrate my work 10th anniversary this year. I certainly will tell you that many years from 2012-13 onwards, the kind of people I have seen walk through the stage, walk in the corridors, walk in the Kumaraguru campus roads, sitting in class, innovating in the labs, achieving in their exams, going on and winning in their placements, and being successful and happy in life have been inspiring, have been continuously inspiring. There are wonderful humans from this campus who have gone out to make great impact on this planet, and many others will continue doing it. I today want to welcome all of you to this wonderful moment, because this is a celebration of everybody. Because this achievement for some of these people cannot happen without the many teachers, without this campus, without our security guards, without this auditorium, without the great writers and academicians who have given us this curriculum, without our founder who thought about it and many others who worked for it. So I don't think success, celebrating an achievement, is a singular aspect. It is a celebration of a certain ecosystem, of certain people, all of us coming together. I also think it is very special, as I said, celebrating family members, because sometimes these are just pictures. These are memories that Facebook and Instagram will tell us this happened 10 years ago. But believe me, for parents, brothers, families, grandparents, and whoever is here, for them this is an acknowledgement of the many, many sleepless nights and early mornings and hard work and dreams that has happening today. I also want to talk to the other students who are here today, who are watching at these achievements and saying, will it be me sometime in the future, or why should I hard work? To the second category, you will see them walk past and you will hear some of them speak, and you'll know what a joy it is and why should we not try. If you don't get it, you will get it tomorrow, day after, 5 years later, and 10 years later. And some of you who determined to get it, and you will get it. And sometimes, maybe in a campus like this, we will invent a category for you, because every achievement is important. It is always an onerous task to decide who is going to get it. And I know some of you who are sitting here must be thinking, hey, why didn't she get it, or why didn't he get it? It is not because we don't want to, it is only because there has to be a limit. There has to be a number. Otherwise, then it is not special. We know some others have achieved already. Some others will get greater and bigger recognitions. Some others have got some recognitions already, and others will be recognized in the future. I think it's important for us to celebrate everybody. Please remember that gratitude is the greatest thank you that we can give for any moment like this. We are extremely grateful to all the achievers and winners and the successful recognizing team, whoever has got it today, because I think it is extremely important for us to have gratitude, because without gratitude, we will not know the hard work. We will think it's a picture, it's a wonderful event, we will clap and celebrate and forget. If you have gratitude, you will think how they did it, how they made it, what was the success path, what was the blueprint, how do you achieve it. I think it's important to think, I don't know when you will start gratitude. Will you start at your kindergarten? Will you think of the person who drove you to school or college? Will you think of the person who cleaned the roads to make sure everything is there? Will you think of the government who supported? Will you think of so many people? But I think gratitude is important. To all the achievers, while I wish you proudly, and those memories will be etched in our minds too, I want to tell you, go back home today and remember that winning is not a one-time game. If you're a winner, you can always be a winner, or at least you will be a contender always. It is special and important that you go today and think what else you will do in life. Of course, who you're grateful to, but what else you will achieve in life, because you know the world is not without problems. As we sit today, some people in Europe are calling it the Third World War. Maybe because the 23,000 students came back, we don't feel it. Of course, the petrol prices, we feel it. But those students have come back, we think it's okay. We think we are safe. But let's remember, a lot of Europe is saying we don't know what will happen next. And let's not forget that there are still many bombs, many dangers that are ahead of us. The pandemic is still not over. And the economic divide in this country is ever increasing. So while we celebrate, let us tell you that your task today, from today, is very different, because you go out as an achiever, not only for yourself, you have to go out as winners for society, as change makers for this country, as huge global citizens of change. I think I want to wish you to be leaders. I want to wish you to be happy, healthy people. I want you to be learners. I want you to be achievers in whatever small thing you do. It doesn't matter if your achievement tomorrow does not have a large stage and a big certificate. Your achievement is what you know, what gives you satisfaction to sleep. I want to wish you that you should not be a one-time wonder. You should be a continuous wonder, and you should be wondering how else to change the things in the world. I also want to say that we are missing some people. Not all of us, all of you, all the winners could be here, because it was rather last minute. It was certainly our fault, but you know we are still coming back to a routine. It is not easy coming from pandemic virtual mode to come to physical mode completely, because everything has to be replanned, redone, even though it's the same people and the same campus. So some of you who are watching online and who could not be with us, we promise you that we will, whenever you come back, or we will have another occasion, that we will get you back on this stage to honor you, to celebrate you. Finally, to all of you who have taken time to come here, the fact that some of you are working, some of you are busy, some of you are studying, some of you are home, some of you are far away, I really thank you. Because Achievers Day, without achievers, but just seeing videos is not great fun, even though some of them we will see videos. Thank you so much for coming, and with your families. Lastly, I want to finish by saying this year, as was said in the welcome address, we are celebrating the centenary of our founder. A very, very special, emotional and inspiring moment for us. Today morning I was visiting somebody near Pollachi in a village. I went to see somebody who's getting married and their family. The kind of stories each one of them had to say about our founder was so inspiring. And it reminded me, and I knew I was coming for this day, we are standing on a stage, on a ground, on a foundation, has done great societal changes. Sometimes a person like me, for doing an event like this, I feel, oh, well done. But for somebody who had started many, many institutions and many generations are still talking about him, also means the possibility. I think by offering him flowers and remembering him is one way, but I think what is important is to remember that he too was born, and he too lived, he too was an engineer, he too studied in a college, he was our founder, and why not us? If not all, parts of it, parts of him, certainly we can become, and we can and we should. That is how I think is the way to celebrate this centenary year. Of course, we will have many events, many buildings, many things coming up, but I think most important is to remind ourselves of the purpose of what this institution is meant for, is to celebrate the possibility of human life, is to make sure young people will go out as transformers for society, is the fact to make this country one of the best, and is the fact that we want to make this world as a wonderful place. That was his vision, and I'm sure that all of us will work, and I wish all of you who are winners that each of you will have a vision even more powerful than him at some point. Friends, I don't think I want to take more time. We have many, many awardees, many, many winners. We should see, greet, celebrate all of them. Look forward to seeing all of you after this event, at the concert or outside this auditorium. This is a wonderful day back in campus. This is how it should be, and I wish and hope and pray that we will continue without a stall and a pause in the future, because all of us have to get back into reality, have to work hard, and have to become achievers. Best wishes to all others who are watching this, who will be achievers one day, and congratulations to all of you achievers. Thank you so much, and wonderful to see all of you again. Thank you.
தோல்விகளை தோற்கடிக்கும் முயற்சி, தொடர்பயிற்சி வெற்றியின் எழுச்சி, தொடர் முயற்சி வாழ்க்கையின் வளர்ச்சி, அதுவே முன்னேற்றத்தின் தொடர்ச்சி. முக்கியமாக இது இன்று மட்டுமல்ல, என்றுமே தொடர வேண்டும் என தலைமையுரை வழங்கியமைக்கு நன்றி. அடுத்ததாக, துன்பத்தின் அடுத்த வீடு இன்பம், முள்ளுக்கு பக்கத்தில் ரோஜா, உப்புக்கு மத்தியில் முத்து, வியர்வையை அடுத்து விருது, தோல்வியின் மறுபக்கம் வெற்றி, இரவின் விளிம்புதான் விடியல், துன்பத்தை துவைத்தால் இன்பம், இதோ சாதனையாளர்களை கௌரவிக்கும் பொன்னான நேரம்.
It is time to recognize the achievers of Kumaraguru institutions across various fields such as clubs and forums, departments, sports, etc. Firstly, in the award category, we have the UG gold medalists. I may now request Dr. Saravanan to honor the gold medalists. I now request Satya Kirubaraj from Civil Department to come to the dais. Savita M, Electrical and Electronic Engineering Department. Next up, we have Keshav Krishna G from Electronics and Communication Engineering Department. Next up, we have Meghna Praveen from Information Technology Department. I request Meghna Praveen's parent to get the award on her behalf. Next up, we have Ms. Shivapriya from Biotechnology Department. Next up, Arul Melissa J from Electronics and Instrumentation Engineering Department. Bhuvaneshwari S from Master of Computer Applications. Kirtana V from Master of Business Administration. Bhargavi S from Structural Engineering Department. Sneha M from Environmental Engineering Department. Vikram Vetrivel S from Industrial Engineering Department. Onishi Ponnuchami from Master of CAD CAM Department. Subhatra S. from Master of Electronic Drive Department. Indu R. from Master of Communication System Department. Shakti Priya G. from Master of Computer Science and Engineering Department. Thank you, sir. I may now request Dr. Muniyasamy to honor the awardees. Ashok Ratish S., Master of Embedded Systems Technologies. Shakti Priya G., Master of Computer Science Engineering Department. Aishwarya V. Mohan from Masters in Apparel Engineering Department. Sandhya Vishwanath from Masters in Data Science Department. I may now request Dr. Vigila to honor the awardees. We now have a special category of gold medalists, starting with Sharp Jagannathan Award, which is exclusively for the EEE department. I now call upon Prabhu S. from 2019 batch to come to the dais. Vignesh R. 2018 batch. Anushya E. 2017 batch.
Up next, we have Raghunath Vasudevan Memorial Award, exclusively for ECE department for the best students in the second and third year for the academic year 2020-2021. Now, I request Shamala Devi V 2019 batch to come to the stage. Praveen Kumar S 2018 batch.
Moving on, we have the Best Student Award for first year BE BTech classes. I may now request Dr. Alamelu to honor our next awardee. Dr. Alamelu is requested to come to the dais. Best Student Award for first year BE BTech goes to S. Sai Vignesh from Information Technology Department. I now request Dr. Alamelu to honor S. Sai Vignesh for achieving the Best Student Award for first year BE BTech. Up next, we have SIMTA Award, which is given exclusively for the textile department. I may now request Dr. Ramesh Babu V, HOD of Textile Technology, to felicitate the awardee. I may now request Dr. Vijila ma'am to honor the. The SIMTA Award is for recognizing the outstanding performance in core subjects, and the award goes to Kavya Ji. And we also have a special awardee, which is the Presitex Award, exclusively for the textile batch, for the highest score in spinning technology in end semester examination, which is awarded to Inia R.
Up next, we have the Best Project Awards for the academic year 2016 to 2020. At first, I request Dr. D. Saravanan, Principal, KCT, to felicitate the Best Project awardees for their best project. At first, I request Monisha Tangam KS to come to the stage to receive her award. Thank you, sir. For the next awardee, I request Dr. P. Devaki, Head of the Department Computer Science Engineering, to felicitate the Best Project awardee of her respective department. I request Ajay Kumar GP from Computer Science Department to come to the stage to receive his award. Up next, I request Dr. Alamelu, HOD of Information and Technology Department, to felicitate the Best Project awardee of her respective department. I call upon Siddharth A from IT Department to come to the stage to receive his award. I also request the audience to cheer up the awardees. Up next, I request Dr. R. Bhaskar, Head of the Department Biotechnology, to felicitate the Best Project awardee of his respective department. I call upon Mr. Sri Krishna from Biotechnology to come to the stage to receive his award. Up next, I request Dr. K.K. Anil Kumar, Head of the Department Electronics and Instrumentation Engineering, to felicitate the Best Project awardee of his respective department. I request Jivika R, Madhavan Vishal D, Darasekar K.R. from Electronics and Instrumentation Department to come to the stage. Up next, I request Dr. K. Sundararaj, Head of the Department Aeronautical Engineering, to felicitate the Best Project awardee of his respective department. I call upon S. Aravind, G. Sabrinathan to come to the stage to receive their awards. Up next, I request Dr. V. Selvan, HOD of Masters in Environmental Engineering, to felicitate the Best Project awardee of his department. I request Vijay Subramanian to come to the stage. Up next, I request Dr. C. Velmurugan, HOD Masters in Industrial Engineering, to felicitate the Best Project awardee of his department. I request Tamil Maran SR to come to the stage. I also request Dr. C. Velmurugan to felicitate the Best Project Awardee, Onisi Ponnichami from Masters in Industrial Engineering Department. Thank you, sir. Now, I request Dr. K. Malarvili to felicitate the Best Project Awardee of her department. I request Guhapriya S. from Applied Electronics, Masters in Applied Electronics. I also request Dr. K. Malarvili ma'am to felicitate the Best Project Awardee, Mr. Ashok Ratish S., Masters in Embedded Systems Technology. Up next, I call upon Dr. S.A. Pasupati, HOD of ECE Department, to felicitate the Best Project Awardee of his respective department. Now, I call upon Ms. Indu R., Masters in Communication Systems. I request Dr. D. Saravanan to felicitate the Best Project Awardee, Indu R. Up next, I request Dr. P. Devaki to felicitate the Best Project Awardee of her respective department. I call upon Shakti Priya G. from Masters in Computer Science and Engineering Department to the stage. Up next, I request Dr. G. Ramakrishnan to felicitate the Best Project Awardee of his respective department. I call upon S. Praveena from Masters in Apparel Technology to come to the stage. Up next, I request Dr. Alamelu to felicitate the Best Project Awardee of her respective department. I call upon Priyanka K.M. from Masters in Data Science Department to come to the stage. We also congratulate the awardees who are attending the event virtually, who will be felicitated on a later day. Those are Srinidhi K, Mohammad M.I, Gokula Krishnan T from Civil Department, Swaran R, Haribalaji A, Mohammad Amin J from EEE Department, Kavya M, Pravin Babu M from ECE Department, Gokul S, Adari Bhavana from CS Department, Sneha S from IT Department, Yashkashwini S, Punita S, Renuka B from FT Department, Sri Krishna Dharaseka Dinakaran from Aeronautical Department, Sanjay Kumar Ponvignesh Lishkar J from Automobile Department, Priyanka M from Master of Computer Application, Kaviyarasi K from Master of Business Administration, Tejesh EN from Masters in Structural Engineering, RP Saumya Masters in CAD-CAM, Swati or Masters in Technology Management. Thank you. So, now we are moving forward with the Best Department Association Volunteer Award for KCT and class for the year 2021. I request Dr. Saravanan, Principal KCT, to honor the volunteer awardees. At first, Rahul for Aeronautical and Engineering Department. Narendran S for Automobile Engineering Department. Pradeep D for Biotechnology Department. Dileepan P for Civil Engineering Department. Arman Said for Computer Science Engineering. On behalf of Arman Said, I request his Sneha A for Electrical and Electronics Engineering. Rahul Babu MV for Electronics and Communication Engineering. Sivanikesh SR for Electronics and Instrumentation Engineering. Kavi Priya KS for Information and Technology Department. M. Logadeepan for Mechanical Engineering. KV or Kirti Vasan for Mechatronics Engineering. Arundhati K for Masters of Business Administration. Prasant K for Masters of Computer Applications. I also congratulate the awardees who are attending the event virtually, who will be felicitated on a later day. So for department awards, Dileepan B for Civil Engineering, Sneha A for Electrical and Electronics Engineering, Caroline Linda for Fashion Technology, Nitish Kumar LK for Textile Technology. So up next, we have the Best Volunteer Award for Clubs and Forums for KCT. Up next, we are moving with the class departments. I request Dr. Vijila ma'am to felicitate the awardees. T. Pavitra for Bachelor of Business Administration Department. Siddharth P for Bachelor of Commerce Personal Accounting Department. Up next, we have the Best Volunteer Award for Clubs and Forums for KCT and class for the year 2021. I request Mr. Muniyasamy to honor the awardees. Chandru V for Dance Club. Marshall Infantine for Music Club. Mithilesh for Namma Hip Hop. Rajarajan for Varnam. Mohammad Abu Farid for Matrix Club, Sankaran Youth Red Cross, Praveen Kumar P for Red Ribbon Club, Avrin Jebina for Road Safety Patrol, Monishri for Able Club, Naufia Hazina for Nature Club,
Shakti from Pudupavai, Guhan for Gandhian Youth Movement, Kartika Shri K for Voluntary Blood Donors Club, Mahima Shweta for Aero Modeling, Srijit Ravichandran for Sets, Akash S for Ham, Rakesh for Robotics and Automation, Sasi Rekha from Nithilam, Yogeshwaran Amsavalli for Kural, Madhumita for Sahitya, Arman Said for Soil, Praveen for Cubate, I now request Dr. B.J. Pandyan to honor the awardees. Gayatri C. for Agam, Revant for KCT Bikers, Selva for KCT Runners, Shankar for Army Wing Boys, Saravana Kumar for Air Wing, Prasanna Venkatesh for NSS, Sanju Vikashni R for iCube Management, I also request Vignesh R along with Sanju Vikashni R. I may now request Dr. Saravanan to honor the awardees. Next up we have Sri Charan, Sabarish M, Ashwath and Adarsh A for iCube Tesla. Next up we have Harikumar K, Mukundan N, Kavya Priya, Ashwin Balaji and Pavan Kumar for iCube Plunge. Next up we have Reena Darshini S and Sanjay R for Research Cell. Next up we have Praveen Kumar for Garage. Next up, we have Tejashwini RV for seed, Sriniti N for clet, Moving on, we have the clubs and forums from class. I may now request Dr. Vijila ma'am to honor the awardees. Firstly, we have Durvan SL for Cubate, Ritika C for Book Readers Club, Pranav Kumar for Book Readers Club, Vasant T for Tamil Mandram, Sai Arpita Iyer for Fine Arts, Sastika KT for Evolve, Kartika and Kirtana for Fitness, Saran S for Sprout.
I request Dr. D. Saravanan to felicitate the awardees. Lokita T. Nityashri RB for Research Cell, Karpagam M for Masters in Applied Electronics, Vijay Venkatraman G for Textile Technology Department. And R.P. Soumya for Masters in Power Electronics and Drive Department.
We also congratulate the clubs and forums and department awardees who are attending the session virtually, who will be felicitated on a later day. Rahul, Dileepan B, Sneha A, Carolyn Linda, Nitish Kumar LK, Mohana Gautam, Tamil Selvan, Isaac, Darun Prasad, Vishnu Prasad MS, Jen Ferro, Aravind BS, Akansha Tiwari, Gokulan, Shivani K. Churashama, Lokita, Nityashri RB, Vishnu V, Lal Kishan M, Mushinul Islam, Bharat M and Tejashwini RV. I request Gokulan from Lead to come to the dais.
Gokulan for Best Volunteer Award, Lead. I request Praveen Kumar from Garage to approach the MC desk.
Moving on, we have the Special Recognition Award. I now request Dr. Saravanan to felicitate the gathering. First up, we have Mr. Anirudh V, who has played vital roles for IIYC, Yuva, Soil, DA Fashion Technology and Cubate. He has been a key support for all of the above mentioned clubs. He took the initiative to bring up Youth Parliament for Cubate. He has won several national competitions, which includes first prize in block and tackle conducted by PIMS Pondicherry and second prize in an event conducted by IIT in collaboration with National Digital Library of India. He has also won several debate competitions in state and national level. Kumaraguru Institutions is proud to present the Special Recognition Award to Mr. V. Anirudh.
Our next awardee, Mr. Venkat Prasad, a cadet KCT is proud of. He represented Tamil Nadu, Puducherry and Andaman and Nicobar Islands at New Delhi in the Republic Day Camp 2019. He is also the winner of CM Banner for Best NCC Group and a nominated cadet of Tamil Nadu for OEP selection. Along with this, Venkat was the president of the Department of Aeronautical Engineering, representing it in the Leadership Council 2021. He has also volunteered himself to ex-NCC Yogdan to assist the police in Coimbatore city border in the nationwide lockdown. He also played a major role for Coimbatore Parenting Network by collecting breast milk for children in need of Coimbatore government hospital during the lockdown. Kumaraguru is proud and privileged in recognizing you now. Up next, we have Preksha Arunachalam. Ms. Preksha Arunachalam was the Vice President of the Association of the Computer Science Department. She was title winner by Tamil Nadu Student Innovators at both district and state level for her project Drogo. She was the nationalist finalist at the EO Global Student Entrepreneur Awards. She also achieved a full scholarship for Protosem 19.2 at 4th Accelerated and is the co-founder of Society of Indian Languages KCT and served as president for the same. Kumaraguru Institutions is proud and privileged in recognizing you, Akka. Up next, Ms. Reshma, a volleyball champ, has been the president for sports and fitness representing the vertical in the Leadership Council of Class 2021. She has represented the district of Nilgiris in the state level championship, along with which she has been a part of Drama Club of Class and the organizer of Turn Up 2021-22. Miss Reshma has been the student ambassador for Class 2020-21. Kumaraguru is proud and privileged in recognizing you.
Mr. Dhanaprasad P. was the president of Mechatronics Department Association. He has contributed majorly to CARE, Yugam Socio Constant and Enlight. He has been awarded the best volunteer for the YRC club and conducted 5 days village service boot camp for the same. He is now working in de facto robotics and automation company in Bangalore. Kumaraguru Institutions is proud and privileged in recognizing Mr. Dhanaprasad.
Next awardee, Mr. Tarun CJ, the first president of SPACE representing the vertical in the Leadership Council of Class 2021. The liberal arts lab through which he formulated the core competencies, working model and the hierarchical structure. He was also the president of EVOL, the webinar series in the academic year 2021-22. He accomplished by serving 10,000 plus students across the nation, helping them on their journey towards lifelong learning by managing 52 class sites for the same. To add on, he was first secretary representing the vertical of ethics in class. This Super 60 2019 batch alumnus is here today with his personality tone and ready for more accolades. Kumaraguru is proud and privileged in recognizing you.
Next up, we have Mr. Julash T, who was the president of the Automobile Engineering Department Association for the year 2020 to 2021. He has contributed majorly and actively to the Department Association of Automobile Engineering Department, Drama Troupe, Hasya, Kural Club and Garage. He has also contributed to various institutional activities which include Yugam, Jananam, Ahimsa Vanam, Ignite, Enlight, etc. He took the initiative to launch Apple peer-to-peer platform, Industry Connect, and launched the first newsletter and brochures for his department. He was the first runner at Street Play 2019 conducted by PIMS Pondicherry. Kumaraguru Institutions is proud and privileged in recognizing you, Anna.
I request all the awardees to come up with their parents here. The previous awardees photo session will happen at the end. So, the next awardee, I think it's going to be a tough job for us MCs now. A long list is awaiting us. She is an achiever across domains. She has been a significant part of all major institutional events like Yugam 2018, 19, 20, 21, Jananam 2019-20, Ignite 2019-21 and at the time an MGCL awardee for all 4 consecutive academic years. A perfect striking balance that is now a quick run through to the list.
Are we talking about a human machine?
No, but kind of. Miss Lakshmi Palniyappan is the co-founder of Books and Beyond Club. She was the president of Literature Vertical, representing it in the Leadership Council of 2021. And as the same she initiated and also executed 2 major projects in her vertical, a yearbook for the batch of 2021 and Hope, a short story anthology of 9 student authors, a first of its kind from Kumaraguru. She has contributed to the field of literature and performing arts by holding numerous leadership positions in Cubate, Drama Club, Hasya, Scrabble, Books and Beyond. Cut-shorting various achievements considering the lack of time we have today. Being an MC herself, this MC is proud in welcoming Miss Lakshmi Palniyappan to the stage.
Next up, we have Mr. Jay Seelan, who is the founder of Jazzrix Innovations Private Company, which is a training platform for extracurricular learning to school and college students. He is also the founder of Young Ones, which was inaugurated by Moonman of India, India scientist Padma Shri Dr. Mailsami Annadurai. The Young Ones Committee has trained 12,000 students from 500 plus colleges. Young Ones got Kalam Award from Kalam Sir Fermi and World Record certification as a Best Service Community. Kumaraguru Institutions is proud and privileged in recognizing you.
Thank you, sir, for honoring the awardees. I may now request Sri Shankar Vanavaraya to honor the awardees. Next awardee, Miss R. Gomati, a NCC Army Wing Girls Cadet. She has won the Best Volunteer Award for the same. She was a part of the Thal Sainik Camp, a 12 days camp conducted by NCC in Delhi every year. She has participated in various marathons too. Kalathil Kalam Kanda Pennivar, Kumaraguru is proud and privileged in recognizing you, Akka. Miss Gomati.
Next up, we have Ms. Shriyanta CR, who was the President of Social and Ethics and a Super 60 graduate. She has played a prime role in Namadapangu, Ignite 2020, K-Leap, Yugam Socio Constant, Sprout, etc. She has conducted various sessions for class. Some of the notable sessions include 36-hour workshop on e-banking. She has represented class at IIM Indore for a bee plant presentation and presented a paper at international conference conducted by Bharatiya University. Kumaraguru is proud and privileged in recognizing Ms. Shriyanta.
Now, பட்டங்கள் ஆழ்வதும் சட்டங்கள் செய்வதும் பாரினில் பெண்கள் நடத்த வந்தோம் எட்டும் அறிவினில் ஆணுக்கிங்கே பெண் இளைப்பிள்ளைக்கான் என்று கும்மியடி ஆம் பாரதி கண்ட புதுமை பெண் குமரகுருவில் இதோ. Next awaits a long list for us. Miss Sukita has edged her identity stronger in KCT by proving herself across bandwidths. She was the president of the Department Association of ECE, representing it in the Leadership Council, a member and a co-lead in the research cell of Kumaraguru, joint secretary and advisor to the Kural Club of KCT, lead for moderation in Sprout, overall coordinator in Ignite 2020, lead coordinator Tech Conclave Yugam 2020, core team Yugam 2021 and so on. As the president for the department, she has brought in various initiatives which includes entrepreneurship cell and 30 plus events and webinars. Ms. Sukita is now working with Bosch as an associate software engineer in the domain of active safety platform for L2 L3 cars. It's also a fact that Ms. Sukita was the MOC for last year's Achievers Award. Enough said. This MC is proud in welcoming one of the finest MCs of the institution. Kumaraguru is proud and privileged in recognizing you, Akka.
Next up, we have Mr. Praveen, who has been a key contributor to the Department Association, Garage, PBL, etc. He has been titled winner in several inter-college design competitions in Tamil Nadu and Kumaraguru's very own Yugam. His team E-Blitz, under his leadership, has won 4 different awards in different occasions. He holds a diploma degree with the best outgoing student of his batch. He has also been consistent in getting the Mahatma Gandhi Scholarship for 3 years. Kumaraguru Institutions is proud and privileged in recognizing Mr. Praveen.
So, now I have a question for you people. Do you know which is our universal language?
English?
No?
Tamil?
No. Definitely it's laughter. எந்த உதடும் பேச தெரிந்த சர்வதேச மொழி சிரிப்பு வாழ்வின் மீது இயற்கை தெளித்த வாசனை தைலம் சிரிப்பு. Now we have a stand-up comedian with serious achievements. Mr. Vishnu Dhanesh represented the Department of Commerce in the Leadership Council 2021 and also he was the first president of his department. To make his way there, he walked ahead with various accolades all along. He has initiated the student magazine Melan and has been a part of the organizing core committee of various events which includes Yugam, TAG, Classic First and Out of the Box, a talk series focusing on entrepreneurs. So not stopping with this, he shared major roles such as Vice President of Cubate, Secretary of Academics, part of Sprout, alumnus of Super 60. Kumaraguru Institutions is proud and privileged in recognizing you.
Next up, we have a human encyclopedia. Mr. Raghuvandanil is a part of 4 professional societies including the British Society of India, Society of Biological Chemists located at India. He has won international internships internship completed in Malaysia to his credit. He has presented various papers at national and international conferences and unlisted 2 book chapters in Springer and a paper in Scopus Index, with one being a first author. He served as the President of Learning and Development, during which he initiated career empowerment and entrepreneurship development, and also led the student team for Kumaraguru Online Education 2.0. He also co-led the RACE Biological Science team. Kumaraguru Institutions is proud and privileged in recognizing Mr. Raghu.
Up next, we have Flight Cadet Miss Veda Shravya. இவர் தீக்குச்சி அல்ல, ஒரு பெட்டியில் அடக்கிவிட தீப்பந்தம், ஆம், அக்னி பார்வை கொண்டு அகிலத்தை தன் பார்வையில் அடக்கியவர். உயிர் தெழு, உயரங்கள் தொடு. Yes, Flight Cadet Miss S. Veda Shravya is presently undergoing the training for flying at Air Force Academy, Dandigal, Hyderabad. She also holds the position of Junior Under Officer. She has played an integral role in Aeronautical Department Association, UA, Kalam. She has also cleared State Selection Board. I request Miss Veda Shravya to accept her award virtually. Thank you, Akka.
I may now request Miss Jennifer's parents to accept the award on her behalf. Next up, we have Miss Jennifer Gabriela. The awardee is an MG awardee for all 4 consecutive years. She was also a part of the hospitality team of Yugam 2019, 2020 and core team of finance in Yugam 2021 and many other institutional events such as Ignite, Code, etc. She was the president of Biotechnology Department, representing it in the Leadership Council 2021. She has cleared the GATE examination for Biotech with 85 percentile and the GATE Life Sciences with 93 percentile and currently doing her Masters in Biotechnology in BITS Pilani. Apart from this, she was the member of Namma Cafe, leading the production team and managed the CARE Bulletin, CARE COVID-19 response and other initiatives. Kumaraguru Institutions is proud and privileged in recognizing.
Up next, we have Mr. Muralidhar D. Fame or recognition is no new to this person. He is a star from KCT. He is a star in KCT, a star now recognized by millions. He has gained over 1 million followers across all social media platforms collectively. Yes, I am talking about our very own Yamdi Music. Yamdi has reached more than 6 lakh subscribers on YouTube with 130k followers on Instagram. A mashup of him has reached over 10 million plus views on YouTube. He slowly walked up this ladder not in a day, but through years of hard work. Recognizing this, he was awarded by Black Sheep Digital Awards as the emerging YouTube star. Yamdi also runs a successful online merchandise store of his own brand, Yamdi. At college, Yamdi has been an integral part of band Agrata in winning all the inter-college competitions. That day, this name Yamdi will reverberate across cities, states and countries it's not far from. Kumaraguru is proud and privileged in recognizing you, Anna. Up next, we have Mr. Aswad has been a busy as a bee during his tenure at KCT. The notable events he has organized are Solutionathan 2021, Skill Development Course 2021-2020, ME Communities Wisdom Shift, ME Express. He played a major role across domains such as he represented the Department of Mechanical at the Leadership Council, Secretary of Drama Troupe during 2021, Vice President of CASIA, Media and Documentation, Coordinator Mechanical Department Association during 2020, Joint Secretary Mechanical Department Association during 2019. He is currently working as Trade Compliance Analyst in Renault Nissan Technology and Business Center, India. Kumaraguru is proud in recognizing you.
I may now request Dr. Vijilesh to honor the awardees. Next up, we have Mr. Sriram. Success in life is not for those who run fast, but for those who keep running and are always on the move. This awardee is certainly an inspiration to all of us here. An exemplary cadet with a crown full of feathers, Mr. Sriram represented India for Youth Exchange Program with Russia and Tamil Nadu as the best cadet Air Wing Senior Division at the Republic Day Camp held at Delhi. The list of heights he has been with is loaded with heavy names. President of India Shri Ramnath Kovind at the Rashtrapati Bhavan, Chief of Air Staff Birender Singh at his home, the then Minister SMT Nirmala Sitaram and other dignitaries including the former of Chief Army late General Bipin Rawat, Chief of Naval Staff Admiral Sunil Lanba and the then Governor of Puducherry Dr. Kiran Bedi at Rajbhavan. He has fired around 3,000 bullets during the training with .22 rifle and then the AK-74 rifle. Various other trainings in India and Russia. Sriram has also flew as the co-pilot in the microlight aircraft. He has served as the cadet senior under officer of the NCC Unit 5 TN Air Squadron NCC, which consists of 7 colleges under it. To keep adding on, he is a Clamathon winner and an Mahatma Gandhi Scholarship Awardee. Kumaraguru Institutions is proud and privileged in recognizing you, Anna. Moving on, we have the sports category. The award for sports women goes to Miss Mridula. Miss Mridula is a multi-talented sports personality who has participated and won a lot of gold, silver medals and prizes in national and district level competitions. Some of her notable achievements are, she is the winner at Youth Nationals at Gujarat. She has represented Anna University in the years 2018, 2019 and 2021. She bagged second place in CM Trophy and won a cash amount of 75,000. Kumaraguru Institutions is proud and privileged in recognizing Miss Mridula. Next up, we have Mr. Keestiv Sanjay UG, who is a sports enthusiast and has won several prizes in various categories. He won the place in high jump, first 4,400 meters and second place in 400 meters in Anna University's units. He won the second place in handball held at Periyar University conducted by Tamil Nadu Handball Inter-University. He represented Anna University in South Zone handball tournament held at North Horizon College, Bangalore. Kumaraguru Institution is proud and privileged in offering the Sportsman Award to you.
Up next, we have the Sports Star Men Award for Class. விருதை சுவற்றில் ஒன்றாக்கினார் விண்ணை தொட்டு நம்மை வியப்படைய செய்யவே. ஆம், விருதுகளுக்கு பழகியவர் இவர். Mr. Raju, a champion in his field of karate. Now I am to tell you a story of champion traveling from his state to the international forum. He won the state karate gold for 2014, 15, 17, 18, 19, national bronze in 2014, national silver in 2015 and a Commonwealth silver at Delhi in 2015 as well. The same year, he also represented India in the World Championship held at Indonesia. The year 2017 brought him huge laurels as he won a bronze at the Netherlands Open Championship and a silver at the German Open Championship. Kumaraguru is proud and privileged in recognizing Mr. Rajiv.
Moving on, we have the Technical Star Award for Design, which is shared by Kausalya T and Karan Ram. First up, we have Ms. Kausalya, who is facilitated by the Honorable Chief Minister for her achievements in grade 10. She continues to excel in academics and is the recipient of Mahatma Gandhi Scholarship Award for 4 consecutive years. Starting off with research papers, she presented her work in various national and international conferences and symposiums, with her papers published in some renowned journals like Scopus Index and Conference Proceedings. Her contribution in research and projects was recognized by the Future Institution of Engineers, and she was awarded the Research Excellence Award under UG Students National category. She was also nominated for the Best Outgoing Female Award jointly by the Hope Foundation and IEEE Women in Engineering. With consistent participation in hackathons and workshops, she honed her skills and is also the holder of a provisional patent. Her recent publication in Returning Mothers Conference Ideathon won 20K scholarship.
Mr. Karan Ram was titled Mr. Mechanist and Mr. CAD Modeler at A1 National Symposium conducted by GCT. He represented KCT in Manufacturing Today, Reinventing the Future, conducted by Aditya Birla Group. He has been certified as Professional Advanced Mechanical Design by Dassault Systems. Kumaraguru is proud and privileged in recognizing you.
Next up, we have the Technical Star Award for Innovation category, which is shared by Midun B and Sangeeta M. Firstly, we have Midun B. Mr. Midun is working at Indian Defence Research Laboratory at APJ Abdul Kalam Missile Complex in Hyderabad. He completed internships at Defence Research and Development Organization and Hindustan Aeronautics Limited located at Bangalore. He was one of the top 10 finalists in International Balloon Satellite Challenge. He was a part of iCube and SETS and won a lot of prizes for his innovations and accomplishments. Kumaraguru Institutions is proud and privileged in recognizing Mr. Midun.
Up next, Ms. Sangeeta is a techno-commercial cost analyst at Renault Nissan Technology Business Center, India. She has won silver medal in the textile discipline. She has been a part of 50th All India Student Design Competition held at Udaipur, which was organized by NDRF. She was a semi-finalist of Church Chhatra Vishwakarma Awards held in 2019, conducted by AICTE. She is a Mahatma Gandhi scholarship holder and completed B.Tech degree with first-class distinction. Kumaraguru is proud and privileged in recognizing you.
Last but not the least, we have Technical Star Award for Research, and the award goes to Mr. Ramesh M. Mr. Ramesh M has published 17 research publications, and some of the notable publications were in AIAA, ASME, Springer and MDPI. He holds internship experiences from AL, DRDO, etc. He won UAV Design Contest Kalam 2020 and has been presented the Hypocent Award twice by the Department of Aeronautical Engineering, KCT. He presented his research papers at BITS Hyderabad, IIT Madras, SRM and other notable institutions. He has also been awarded the Best Paper Award by NIT Uttarakhand.
Now, I request the students and the following and their parents to come up to the stage for a photograph session. Anirudh V, Venkat Prasad, Preksha Arunachalam, Dana Prasad, Tarun CJ and Julash T for a photograph session. I request thank you all the dignitaries for honoring the awardees. ஈன்ற பொழுதின் பிரிதுவக்கும் தன் மகனைச் சான்றோன் எனக் கேட்டத்தால் ஆம், நெஞ்சுக்குள் யாவர்க்கும் நெருப்புண்டு, அறிவின் கங்குகள் அணையவில்லை இன்னும்.
To make this even more special, we have with us our achiever and their parents to share their thoughts. I may now invite Mr. Ramesh M. to come to the dais.
Good evening, everybody. I'm extremely happy to receive this award on technical star research. My research journey started at the end of the first semester. One of the few things I wish to share with my juniors is I found my interest on research at the end of my first semester. So earlier you find it, you will have a lot of time to explore on it. So I request all my juniors to find your interest earlier on the campus and use the resources at KCT to the max. And this couldn't be possible without my professors at aeronautical department, especially Dr. Prem Kumar sir and Vijayanand sir, and my mentor at Ray, Pradignana, and of course my family members, especially my brother, who has always been there for me. And thank you. Thanks to Monisha Akka and MC for coordinating with me. Yeah, thanks.
I may now invite Mr. Sriram's mother to share her thoughts.
எல்லாருக்கும் வணக்கம். என்ன பேச சொன்னாங்க, எனக்கு என்ன பேசுகிறதுன்னு தெரியல. ஸ்ரீராம் பற்றி ரொம்ப நல்ல பையங்க. எனக்கு பையனாக கிடச்சதுக்கு நான் ரொம்ப பெருமைப்படுறேன். அப்புறம் ஸ்ரீராம் பற்றி சொல்லணுன்னா, எங்கள் வீட்டுக்கார் இறந்தப்போ எங்கள் வீட்டுக்கார் இறந்தப்போங்க ஸ்ரீராம் 7th, என் சின்ன பையன் வந்து 3rd ஸ்டாண்டர்டுங்க. அப்படி இருந்தப்போ அவன் வந்து இனிமேல் நம்ம படித்தாதான் நல்லா வர முடியும் அப்படின்னு சொல்லி முழு மூச்சாக படிக்க ஆரம்பித்தாங்க. படித்து நல்ல காலேஜில், இந்த மாதிரி பெரிய காலேஜில் அவனுக்கு வந்து இடம் கிடச்சிது. நான் வந்து ஹைஸ்கூல் கூட போகலிங்க. ஆனால் என் பையன் வந்து இவ்வளோ பெரிய காலேஜில் படித்து இவ்வளோ நல்ல பேர் எடுத்திருக்கான்னு நினைக்கிறப்போ எனக்கு ரொம்ப பெருமையாக இருக்குது. இந்த காலேஜில் சேர்ந்தது மட்டும் இல்லாமல் என்சிசிலையும் ஜாயின் பண்ணான். என்சிசியில் ஜாயின் பண்ணதோடு இல்லாமல் அதில் பயங்கர ஹார்ட் ஒர்க் பண்ணாங்க. ஹார்ட் ஒர்க் பண்ணி அதுக்கு வந்து அவங்க சீனியர்ஸ் எல்லாம் நிறைய ஹெல்ப் பண்ணியிருக்காங்க. அவங்க மேடம், கவிதா மேடம், எல்லாத்துக்குமே நான் நன்றி சொல்கிறேங்க. பெரியவங்க எல்லாத்துக்குமே நன்றி சொல்கிறேன். யாராவது விட்டுருந்தா சாரிங்க. அப்புறம் இன்னும் 2 பேர்த்துக்கு முக்கியமாக நன்றி சொல்லணும்னு ஆசைப்பட்றேன். குமாரண்ணா, செல்விங்க. நாங்கள்லாம் ரொம்ப நிராதரவாக இருந்த இடத்துல அவங்க வந்து எங்களை ரொம்ப ஆதரவாக இருந்து நிறையா சப்போர்ட் பண்ணி என் பசங்களை வந்து இந்த அளவுக்கு கொண்டு வந்திருக்காங்க. அதில் வந்து என் பையன், ஒரு பையன் வந்து இன்ஜினியரு, இன்னொரு பையன் வந்து டாக்டருக்கு படிக்க போகிறான். இப்போ வந்து நேச்சுரோபதி ஜேஎஸ்எஸில் ஜாயின் பண்ணியிருக்கான். இந்த பெருமையெல்லாம் அவங்களுக்கு சேரும். செல்வி அங்கே இருக்காங்க, ஒரே நிமிஷம் எந்திரிச்சு நின்னீங்கன்னா அவங்களுக்கு தேங்க்ஸ் சொல்லிடுறேன். ரொம்ப நன்றி. ஸ்ரீராம் இது போல் இன்னும் நல்லா மேலும் மேலும் வரணும். இதுக்கு மேலே எனக்கு பேசல. ரொம்ப நன்றி.
தேங்க்யூ மேம். வாழ்ந்தது மெய், வாழ்வது மெய், இனி வாழவிருக்கும் வாழ்க்கையும் மெய். மாயம் என்பது மாபெரும் பொய். வாழ்க்கை முழுவதும் வாரி குடிப்போம், பிறர் வாழ்க்கைக்கும் நாம் வாரி கொடுப்போம் என நன்றியுரை வழங்க டாக்டர் டி சரவணன், முதல்வர் குமரகுரு தொழில்நுட்பக் கல்லூரி அவர்களை அன்போடு அழைக்கிறோம்.
We take pleasure in inviting Dr. Saravanan, Principal, Kumaraguru College of Technology, to give the closing remarks.
Respected dignitaries on the dais and achievers who are sitting on the other side, good evening. Competition and encouragements with rewards provide recognition to promote efficiency and commitment. So these are the original thoughts of our founder, Ayya. And today we have 150 achievers who did something differently and influenced others. And equally we have parents also, like one who spoke now. I think it's very interesting and it was very touching. You never change your life until you step out of your comfort zone. And 150 minds, I should say young minds, committed to change themselves and others for better lifestyle. It is good to see you all at one place. I hope aggregation of these innovative minds at one place would bring more energy in the campus. And to everyone, I should say, faculty, student, to do more and to do better. With this, I thank the management for providing, first of all, recognizing 150 achievers and giving beautiful praises. And more than that, I would like to thank the parents who nurtured the students in a proper way to come up in their life and become a responsible citizens of future India. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. I may now request all of you to rise for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
I request the dignitaries and the awardees to stay back for a photograph. Refreshments are arranged outside the auditorium. All the participants, parents are requested to finish your refreshments and move to the Dr. Mahalingam Vinyan Bhavan forecourt where a concert has been arranged.